trying to get the steering wheel finished. The one I have now is fairly too small. So basically want to have that about 15 inches versus the 12 inches. Just getting everything set up right now. Back in the garage, got the welding machine hooked up. Got a fan too. But the welding machine is running great. It's the first time I'm actually welding a piece today. I ran a couple beads and I got it hooked up, which was about half a week ago. And beads look cool. Welding machine's a little funky little thing. Pretty cool. I'm running 7018 at 1/8. And I'm building another steering wheel. This one, basically, we chopped it too close, so I'm going to use a little bit of that. Just making a new back for it right now. Those are the beads I ran. I didn't really knock the slag off. I just wanted to make sure I wired the thing right. This is the welding machine. Got some 400 amp twist stinger and a 300 brass grounding clamp. Everything's running smoothly. Probably could get a better welding helmet, but just letting you know where I'm at. Let you know how it goes. Thanks.
Pretty bad egg, you might say so myself. Just gotta weld the bar so it sits on top of it.
Just basically starting the frame off. Starting with the forks. I was done close for some reason. Taking all the paint off from there. All the spots I couldn't get. Just basically started it here. It's working pretty well. I'll let you know how it goes. Basically, whoa. Back in the garage, basically just sanded with a wire wheel. The front forks look 10 times better. You know, something to get jiggy with. Take a little picture. Kablamo. And basically we're going to start on the frame. This bad boy here. Basically going to start on the frame. Need to chop this weld off. Just showing you how the metal looks now. Crude welds. Let you know how it goes. Back in the garage. Just about to tackle the rear swing arm. Stripping it down from this subtle gray. I don't know where it came from. Got pretty much done this rear swing arm. And don't know what's on the frame, but just showing you how the rear swing arm looks.
Just applied some paint stripper to the inner parts, the hard to reach areas. Just showing you how the frame looks now. I did the front a little bit. You know how it goes. Back in the garage. Just about to strip down the frame, make sure all the welds are correct. Sure, hope you guys can hear me. I've been pushing buttons. Still recording, running out of memory type stuff. So I'm about to strip the frame down. A little rusty. Just letting you know what it looks like before / after. Before and after. And again, I did this front section so it has a little polish. I didn't get to do the underside, but it's all good because that was what I was leaving for last, so I can clear up the drip marks and such. Let you know how it goes. Back in, or should I say still in the garage. Yeah, and I got it pretty much sanded. It's sort of shiny. I'm about to clear coat it right before, basically I actually fine tooth it and go through all the welds, grind them down, make them look pretty. But I wanted to make sure the clear coat is on there so that nothing rusts up, of the major parts at least. That's what it looks like. It's not the best, but it's pretty shiny. Putting it back together, trying to ride it for the first time. Trying to give you a time lapse of it, how much my battery is going to record, or the actual memory will. Try to do the best I can just to put it together and ride it for the first time. lifted up the other part. Basically flip-flopped it. Everything cleared, looks good. And these aren't touching too bad. Just a proto, you know. Things riding right. So the gears aren't on there. The only problem was I welded it a little too short, and I don't want to grind down the welds again. Just at a GP, I could. Then again, I think it's a little offset anyway, so it's to the right, just because the gearbox is so big in the front. So I looked up some videos online, which I previously looked up, and I've done out of experience, just with tinkering with bikes and such. And I'm just gonna re-gear it manually, or double manually. So I started taking apart the cog. You gotta unthread this one right here, which is the first gear, the hardest gear, which will probably be the easiest gear if it'll flip-flop. It's double geared also. So I'm going down to here. This is the last gear. I'm going to put this one right next to it. Back in the garage. Actually got some good news. And I figured out another problem. So I got to take the bike on the test run. I'm sorry, I'm talking a little test. Okay, that messed up. Retake. Back in the garage. It's either the third, fourth, or fifth time I took it out with this Speedo on there. I'm actually pretty happy with the welding I just did yesterday. And I clear coated the top so now I can see out of it. Just flip flop this basically. Now you can totally see over the steering wheel when you're riding. Something else I did also was, I don't know if you can see that well, there's a gear not on this chain driven gear. I switched those basically. This is the biggest gear and it runs straight down and everything's running fine up front. Steering's pretty tight. The only problem is for the rear cog, it wasn't going into the highest gear basically, so we try to take it with that, and the brakes are pretty much a death trap. So I can't really top speed run in these neighborhoods streets without actually going to my longboard and bombing hills, and it still gets pretty tricky from there. So I'm gonna try to mess with these gears, see if I can't push the top speed, which I just got of my max a couple minutes ago, which was 33. Last time I rode, I think it was 30, 31. The time before that, the first try was 29, I believe. So I'm gonna try to tinker with the gears. Hopefully, might be able to bang out some real numbers. See how it goes.